What I'm really seeing, what I'm really observing, is there's a need for dialogue and standing each of us really in our perspectives and then learning from each other. And while my voice was cut off, this is where I was. This is how I observe. This is my filter. How can I listen better and listen with utter respect from my fellow human beings? And from there, share my perspective. And so these are the big themes of the throat chakra: communication, listening, and expressing what is true. And to tie that back to before, when we are complex, it takes some time for that truth to take into account the whole complexity and the whole complexity to be expressed. It takes inner work. And when it's done well, I believe that's where leadership emerges from. I believe leadership is a conversation. I believe leadership includes followership. And the deeper we can listen, the deeper we can become present with our fellow human beings and how they experience the world, the more we can be compassionate with them while holding our own vibration, our own uniqueness, our own sensitivities, and bringing the people around us to giving them our perspective and evolving alongside them. We get to co-create with each other. What are the conversations I want to lead others into? Who are the people I want to bring into my field so I can follow them while I lead them? Who can lead me while I follow them and I lead them? What can we all agree upon? I think we're in an age where whatever you believe or want to believe, you can find corroboration for. And that is tremendously beautiful. And I also believe that there's some dangers to that. I was deep in thought about these questions. How do I know what I believe is true? How do I know that being an energy healer isn't some crazy fantasy that I've made up with collaboration with all other people who are in this crazy fantasy land? I don't. I actually don't know. And every once in a while I revisit this question of, does it matter? What is my evidence? Is it the hundreds of people that my work has visibly helped their life improve? Yeah, most of the time that's enough for me. But I was really in this crisis of what is true. Both in what is true and what is the truth, and how do we come to know it? And so how do we have conversations in these times where social media and the internet allows us to live in the little bubbles, live in these bubbles where what we believe gets confirmed, enhanced. When we get triggered or challenged, we can simply leave. Are we losing deep thinking through that? Are we losing our capacity to converse and to evolve each other? What I want to say is that it's profound and deep work. getting to know our own perspective and our own validity of our own perspective without getting entrenched in it and without needing to be right, while remaining open to dialogue and conversation. Having the difficult conversations, addressing the places in our life and our energy field where we're hiding or experiencing a looping of trauma. Placing ourselves straight in the middle of our life, saying, I am here. I am imperfect. Everything isn't always clear. The path isn't laid out for me straight. But I am here, willing to stake my claim at being the author of this life, and doing that with most justice, justitiousness, kindness, discernment, intelligence, compassion. Because me being here in my life means I am having an impact around me. What impact do I want to have? Who do I want to be? And there's parts of that you have no choice. You are who you are. And you have the limitations you have the wounding you have the cycles you have. But how can you be who you are and learn to love who you are and build your life around who you are rather than build yourself around your life?